Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel Studyology. So this is session 8 and in this session we'll be learning about the digestive system. So I know that it has been 2 or 3 days that I met you guys. So actually I was a little busy making the PPT, so that's why it took a little time. So anyways guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome to session 8, which is the digestive system. So this topic is pretty easy, but then the only thing you have to understand properly and learn will be the organs and the process of digestion, which is really important and it usually comes in competitive exams like NEET, etc. So pay your whole attention to this topic. So welcome back again. Let's move on. So, what is the digestive system? The human digestive system consists of the gastrointestinal tract plus the accessory organs of digestion. So, the human digestive system has some intestinal tracts and also some organs which help for the process of digestion. Digestion involves the breaking down of food into smaller and smaller components until they can be absorbed and assimilated into the body. So, what is digestion? Digestion is the breaking down of food into smaller and smaller units until all the nutrients are absorbed by the body or assimilated or it is into the body. And the process of digestion has three stages. So, this is the digestive system. You can see there are different organs, and this is the digestive system. So, this is a list of organs that help in digestion of the human body. Now, now we'll be learning what are each of these organs doing in your body, or you can say how does these organs help in digestion. So first organ, it starts from the process is that you eat food, and that is the mouth. When the food is chewed, the saliva present in your mouth starts digesting the carbohydrates. So you can see in the first organ itself there is some absorption, so you can see how complex and how very creative our digestive system is. It's created that way. So the mouth is the organ, you can say, is that which helps digesting carbohydrates when your food is chewed and when the saliva is given, which helps in digesting the carbohydrates. Next is the esophagus. Esophagus is a tract that helps your food get into the stomach. So the esophagus have muscles, and these muscles push down the food into your stomach by a wavy motion. Okay, it pushes down, and this process is called as peristalsis. So this peristalsis is the process of the esophagus muscles pushing down the food into your stomach. Next organ is the stomach. So everything, whatever you eat, is going into your stomach, and the stomach has some acids, or you can say digestive juices. So the acid present inside the stomach is called as the hydrochloric acid. So the hydrochloric acids have blended with the food you have eaten in the stomach. And what happens? This acid kills the bacteria in your food, and some digestive enzymes break down the proteins of the food you have eaten. Next is the liver, a green liquid called bile. So there is a green liquid that is called as bile, which is present in the liver, and it is stored in the liver, which also helps in digestion. Next is the pancreas. So many of the digestive enzymes that are used for the digestion process are made in these pancreas. So they are a very important organ. Without the pancreas, our digestion of food would not be possible. Next, from all these places, the food goes into the small intestine. So the food is mixed with the bile from your liver, and juices from the pancreas are sent back to your liver for more processing. So, what happened? All the food is mixed in the liver with the bile juice, and what happens is that the pancreas are the organ that makes many other kinds of digestive enzymes. So what happens? Pancreas send back more these kind of enzymes for more processing of bile into the liver. Next is the large intestine. The indigestible food and water are processed, stored, and dispersed. So, what happens here is where all the needed things are picked out and the not needed things are given out. So, what happens are those food that are not yet digested or not that are not able to be digested by the stomach would be, you know they'll be again processed, and which could be digested by the large intestine will be stored, and would not would be dispersed. And now we'll see about the anus. Solid waste passes through the anus. So after the large intestine have given out to disperse the food, it goes into the anus. And the anus excretes out the food, okay, in solid waste, or you can say in urinated waste. You can say in urine or you can say in feces. So that is the whole process of digestion. So now you can see how intense or how complex the digestion process is. So now we'll just revise each again. First is the mouth, and the mouth salivas help in uh, you know breaking down of carbohydrates. They absorb the carbohydrates. Next goes to the esophagus, and there is a process called peristalsis that is happening in the esophagus. So the esophagus, what happens in the esophagus is that the muscles of the esophagus push down the food to your stomach. And in the stomach, you have the hydrochloric acid, where it blends with the food and it takes out or destroys the bacteria in a food, and the enzymes break down the proteins in your food. Next is the liver. So, the liver are like organs that produce bile, and it's stored in the liver, which helps in digestion too. And then comes the pancreas, which creates digestive enzymes. And then the small intestine, the food is again mixed with bile, and for liver to produce more bile, pancreas send the enzymes. Next comes the large intestine, where the indigestible food are processed and some are stored, and which could not be digested would be dispersed through the anus. And the anus excretes solid waste, or you can say urine. So this is it was the digestive system. Now you must have seen in slide number 2 that it says that the process of digestion has 3 stages. So the 3 stages of digestion are what? So the 3 stages are like what happens. All these are the things that happens in your body. But then what happens is that first what happens, or you can say these are grouped, and then they have 3 stages. So if you want to learn more about these stages, then you can send a comment down below. So first I'll be telling you what are these 3 systems that are supposed to be followed, or what are these activities. So first what happens is the ingestion. Ingestion is when the food enters to the alimentary canal and it's eaten. Okay, it's eaten. So the ingestion have organs that include the mouth and the esophagus. So the mouth and esophagus are included in the ingestion process. Next is the digestion process. The digestion process include the stomach, the liver, pancreas, small intestine, and large intestine. Next is the excretion. Excretion include the anus. So these are the 3 main types, and all these organs we studied today are included in these 3 types. Hope you understood. You can watch the video once again if you haven't understood. So now don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any updates. Bye biologists. Hope you had fun. Bye.